Hello, my name is Ervynna Shannon Benjamin, and I'm 24 years old. I'm currently taking my bachelor's degree in single major accounting, and in this video, I will be talking about my employability test, my time in enhancing your business mind, my time in 13, my career plan, and lastly, a message to my future self. This is my employability result back in Seminar 1, and this is it now. As you can see, there is a clear increase in three aspects while the rest stayed the same. And the three aspects are the ethical, cultural, and social literacy, basic literacy, and rhetorical literacy. An increase in ethical, cultural, and social literacy means that I have learned that upholding good behaviors would enable me to better work with people from different backgrounds and cultures without discriminating and stereotyping them. An increase in basic literacy shows that I have learned the importance of having disciplinary skills, communication, and being able to use digital technologies for my advantage. Lastly, an increase in rhetorical literacy means that I have learned the ability to be able to solve problems and achieving goals. The difference between Seminar 1 and 12 is evident, and I'm glad that this unit is able to change me to become a better person. Now, let us move on towards the next segment. Let's talk about reflection upon my time in enhancing your business mind. Have you learned anything, Waffle? No? Okay. When I first picked up this unit, I was a bit nervous about it as I knew this unit would take me out of my comfort zone, and it did. But because of that, I have learned many important things. First of all, learning how to do an elevator pitch. Though I didn't finish my second pitch in time, it did show me that I still have flaws and need to do more practice in regards to elevator pitching. The next thing I've learned is being able to work with other people. I've always preferred individual work when working on assignments, as I've been quite unlucky when it comes to working in groups and getting good teammates. But I know that when I do get a job, I would have to have good teamwork skills, and this unit helps me to learn the importance of that. And lastly, I've learned that having unconscious bias can really affect how you treat other people, and making an effort to not have it is key. Sadly, throughout this entire unit, I didn't make any new friends, but hopefully in my next semester, I'm able to use that what I've learned here and make more friends. Now, let's move on again to the next part. My time in Katin has been quite a challenge for me, as a majority of the time I spent it at home and just taking online classes. I only spent about a month in Miri before MCO started and I went back home. I was quite disappointed that I could not experience university life longer, as I feel like I couldn't learn to be independent. As for my degree, when I was first starting out back in diploma, I was still wondering if I had made the right decision, but as I continue to learn more, I'm confident that I have chosen the correct one and hopefully is able to make a good career out of it. The thing that I should have done more was to join in events, club activities, workshops to better enhance my skills and to better manage my time. Overall, while I did enjoy my time in Katin, I probably won't be studying anymore, at least not in the near future. Now let's talk about my career plan. My next steps after graduating would be to send in my resume and going to work conventions to look for a job. While getting started, I won't be too picky with the job offers I get, as I know how hard it is to get a job nowadays. After getting said job, I would probably spend 2 to 3 years to get experience, as employers nowadays heavily consider people who have experience more than people who don't have any. And during that time, I would be studying on my own to try to get my ACCA or MIA certification to become a chartered accountant, just like my father. After that, I would try to apply for any of the big four companies and hopefully get a job there. If I don't get any from them, I can settle for any firm as long as it is related to my degree. The action I would take to be able to jumpstart my career is to start getting connections with people in the industry. Now, let's move on to the next segment. A message I would tell to my future self is to not worry about the future and take it one step at a time, one day at a time. I know how anxious it is to be constantly concerned about the future, but it's better for us to just take it easy so that we can calmly plan for the future. To be honest, I'm not career oriented personally and would be okay to get a simple job anywhere and be just as happy. But what I learned and hope to bring over from what I learned from Curtin is to not let go of opportunities when presented to you. Don't be afraid of uncertainties in life, and sometimes to achieve something, we just have to be more confident in life. If things don't go as planned, don't worry too much and just plan it out again. We made it this far, and I'm sure we can make it even further. Hopefully, in the future, I'm no longer plagued by anxiety and have become more happier in my life. In conclusion, though my time in Katin physically has been short, it doesn't mean I haven't learned anything important. Through this unit, I have learned of the many flaws I have in regards to my self confidence, teamwork skills, and ethical issue literacy, and I would strive to become better in the future, not just for my career, but to become a better person too. With one more semester ahead of me, hopefully I can implement what I've learned from this unit and make it a semester that I would actually remember when the rest have been just a blur.